Okay, the new GRP lights are so easy to install that literally you just snap your fingers and done. Turns out there are actually two ways you can configure these lights for the brakes, but I can't decide which I like, so leave a comment and let me know what you think. The normal way is to have all four light up with the brakes like this, or you can have just the inners come on for the brakes. And I'm not sure which I like better, to be honest. I feel like four is more standard, but the inner ones are a little more atypical. So let me know what you think in the comments, all four or just the inners. And you might be asking, why did you need new taillights? Were the bulbs burnt out? No. Were your existing taillights cracked or damaged, broken somehow? No. Did your taillights look like they came off of a 1980s Ferrari? Yes, that is absolutely correct. So the other day, in a moment of weakness, I bought these taillights that I absolutely did not need, but I did really want. They look awesome. They're gonna be so much cooler than these 1980s Ferrari style taillights that are currently on the car. Now, I've mentioned before on the channel, I am all about this concept of OEM Plus, which is just the subtle changes that you make to a car to make it a little bit better than stock, a little bit better than OEM. So you might be asking, what is OEM Plus? And you might have heard of a similar concept called a sleeper car. A sleeper car is a car that doesn't look fast, but is fast. And OEM Plus is the term that you use for a car that looks stock, but just subtly better than stock, both visually and mechanically. And I definitely think these lights fit the bill on the Lotus for OEM Plus, because most people are gonna think that they look totally stock, but Lotus owners who are in the know and know what the standard lights look like will know that they're upgraded. And that is exactly the subtle difference that I'm going for. If you get a box, if a box arrives at your house that has this GRP tape on it, there are good things inside, because GRP stands for Greg's Race Parts, and Greg is a distributor of aftermarket Lotus goodies here in North America. So when a box like this shows up, it's a good day. And even though this is not a paid product placement or anything like that, I will put a link to GRP in the video description, because Greg is awesome and has great prices, good products, and awesome service. So I would highly, highly recommend GRP. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so these are the new taillights that I ordered for my Lotus. I'm super excited about these. These actually have been back ordered for a bit because of COVID. One of the suppliers of some of the parts was not making parts. Oh yeah, these are awesome. Take a look at that. Super nice quality. OEM style connector. So it's really just basically plug and play. Even has, I think this is a new addition, but this is really nice. It's got some like felt tape around it here to probably help with any kind of squeaks or rattles or anything like that. Little GRP engraved on the back. Very nice touch. But yeah, these look awesome. Oh, and lastly, the other thing they give you that you absolutely need for this project is a replacement turn signal flasher, because these are LEDs, and the one that is currently in the car will not work with the LEDs. They'll flash really fast, I think, if you use the current flasher. So you do have to go under the dashboard and just replace this, but it's super easy. You just pop the old one out, pop the new one in. Okay, the new GRP lights are so easy to install that literally you just snap your fingers and done. All right, just kidding. But the install is so easy that I'm not gonna really bother doing a detailed walkthrough of the install. If you want good installation instructions, I'll include a link to another video. This guy, Tony Maples, did a wonderful install video on these GRP lights. I'm gonna put a time lapse of me doing the install because I just love a good time lapse. But if the install is only 5 or 10 minutes and then I speed it up, it's gonna probably be pretty short, I guess. But, whatever. So this little thing, this is by far the hardest part of this project because you gotta crawl under the dash, get into the usual Lotus position, and then try to get your arm up to wedge this relay out. But once you get it out, it's not that bad. Then you can just pop the other one in and you're all set. But changing the relay, total pain in the butt. All right, let's compare the old versus new here and you can decide what you think. Here are the original lights. They're okay. And here are the new GRP lights, which look great. And again, here you can see the original lights on the car. I always thought it was a little bit weird that they illuminate as half circles, even though the lights are circular shaped. It seemed weird that only kind of half lights up for a blinker. I actually rotated them so that the patterns match the inners and outers, but normally they're actually opposite from what you see here. Now let's take a look at the new lights. What a surprise! They light up as a circle, as one might expect for a circular shaped light. With replacing that flasher relay, the flashers are blinking at the right speed and they look good. You can actually customize a bit when you order these from GRP, like what color flashers you want and smoked lenses or not, but reverse lights looking really good there. I think these lights just look amazing, and they are subtle enough that only real enthusiasts are going to know that they're not stock. They give the car a much more modern look, and they're a tasteful upgrade for a car that is now like 16 years old. They definitely bring it into the more modern age with an updated, fresh look. So, are they worth 600 bucks? Yeah, I think so. In fact, I'm sort of disappointed that I didn't buy these earlier. I think they've really transformed the car and made it look a lot better. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell so you can get notified when we post a new video.